Yeah. Just simply reverse the list, right? That's one way of doing it. So you can directly manipulate lists. You don't need to have loops or functions or any other code to get chunks of the list. So Python, all the data structures, everything in Python have some associated operations with it also. You directly use them. Moving on to the next data structure. So the other way of defining this, right? So this, right? So you can define a list like this also. List is an inbuilt function which will create a list for you, right? So you can define list with some default let's say. So it depends on wherever you want to write it. So this is more, a little bit more readable than the square braces, right? Right? So any guesses what this is? So you can see that there's key and value, right? So this is called a dictionary in Python. So what is a dictionary in real life? There's a word, there's a meaning, right? Word meaning, word meaning. So this word is a key, right? So whenever you're trying to find something in the dictionary, you always find by this key, right? You want to find the meaning of an apple or an orange, right? So you say, "Hey, I'll use the dictionary to find apple." So the value will be the meaning of apple, right? So this is the Python dictionary. So what is the keys here? Okay, good. What are the keys and what are the values? Yeah. Name and company are the keys. Value is Rahul is not right? Just print this. So nothing will happen here in the thing here. Right? This shows a dictionary. So key and a value. Right? So how do we get the name of the person? Like person. You say this, right? So give me the name of the person. Or give me the company of the person. Right? Any doubts? Right? So the key is languages, the value is is a list again, right? Everyone's getting it? So so what is the code I'm going to write to print the languages that Rahul knows? Can anyone guess it? All the languages that I know, one by one, with the index, say 1, 2, 3. One should be C, two should be Python, like that. I'll show you the I want some output. Just think of it. We saw how dictionaries work. We saw how loops work, right? How do we write loops? Right? Just tell the code if you can. How do we know is there 3 languages or how many languages? I don't know the length of the languages. Right? I just know that there's a list of languages. I need to print it like that. So we just printed a list now, right? Few minutes back. How did we print it?
Languages compiled.
So remember this, Python can just pick up items from a list. You just give it a list, it pick up the items and give it to you. Right? So we can write something like for language in languages, right? We'll say first we'll get the name as an output and then we'll say right? Same output, right? So with Python, I'll give the list to Python. Python will give me the contents of the list. So if the list is changing, Python this will print more languages. If the list has less languages, it will print less languages. Right? Any doubts on this? Any doubts? Any questions? Alright. So we are using an extra variable here called index. Right? So what if we don't want to use it? So Python provides a way to do that also. Right? So I'm saying enumerate the list. Everyone knows the meaning of enumerate. What is the English meaning of enumerate? Right? I have a list of things. I want the numbers along with it also. Right? Number the list. Right? So I'm telling the person Python to number the list and give me the language and the index. Right? Right? So it's starting from 0 automatically. Right? We want to get this at 1/3. That's again the thing about Python. So given anything, so there's probably a function there that does it for you. Right? Any doubt? Any questions on it? Yeah.
If I want to study from one, if I want to study from one language, D should be one.
So just
Like I can't explain CS.
no. So enumerate by default starts from 0. It's an inbuilt function, right? From Python. So given a list, it will start from 0 to n-1. Who is not understanding anything yet? Please raise your hand. It's not. It's okay to not understand anything. Where is the problem? I'll make it into a simple list. Right? So here's just the list of languages, right? What I want to do is I want to print a number with the language. Right? So normally in C, what we do is we take a variable which starts from zero, we print the variable and the number, and then increment the variable. Right? So we don't want to do that in Python. Python has a way of doing it also, because the Python library it has functions for literally everything that you want. So we are using a function called enumerate. So what enumerate does, it takes a list or a collection of things and can give you the index of the thing also. So enumerate will create, think of it as an index and a value, index value, right? So I can go from for language in languages to index and language in enumerate languages, which means give me a list of languages along with indexes. In this same word, right? Any doubts, any difficulties? Back me up a bit, yeah. No. So Python does not differentiate between those two. Single inverted commas are also strings, double inverted are both are strings. But there will be a small difference, I'll show it to you. Right? Any other doubts on this? Right? So going back to dictionaries. So what? So we saw what enumerate does. It gives you the literal number index of the thing, right? So what if I want to put in the key and the value? So given a dictionary, I want to show that the key value, key value, key value, this print right? So what do you think the code will be here? Just any guesses? Don't have to be right. So the think about the first thing that we need a list of keys. Right? What is the logical way of getting the keys from a dictionary? What should be the function called? No, I have a dictionary, I want the keys. So what is the function? Keys, right? Function is keys. It's as simple as that. Right? So I just got a list of keys. So for key in %.keys, print the key. Okay? So you can see that the for loop works everywhere. It's not just on numbers, it's not just on simple integers, everything. It can iterate over anything. Right? So the %.keys gives you an iterator. So iterator is a thing that a for loop can go on. Right? So I want to print the key and the value, right? And someone tried. I got the list of keys. How do I get the values? This thing we just saw how to get the value, right? Person of name and got me the value, right? How do I do it here? Right? So we just print an arrow or something. So this key, right? So I'm getting the key and I'm getting the value of the key. Any doubts, please ask. Any line you don't understand. If you look confused, please ask. Is it okay? Anyone have any question? Please raise your hand. Yeah, this was a dictionary data set. So Python has Anyone else having any problem?
I want to create it, but I don't know how you create it. Suppose it's not okay, I want to mix it up. Suppose 83 is starting at 85. Like basically,